I am baffled by people wanting to preach something that they individually do should apply to the entire group that they're trying to identify with. For instance, or in this example for this video, I'm talking about black women trying to preach that dating and marrying a white man is such a great thing. It's ridiculous. And it's a question of a lack of maturity. What do I mean by that? When you are a child and you feel bad about yourself, you try and get other children to go along with you. And that way, you feel comfortable with doing what you want. As you mature into an adult, into adulthood, you learn that not everybody likes Brussels sprouts. And you're okay with that. And you're okay that other people don't like Brussels sprouts. You happen to like Brussels sprouts. They don't like Brussels sprouts. Everything's okay. Now, other than people killing people over something that they like say interracial dating, interracial marrying, other than killing somebody, everything is a-okay. It's a part of being an adult. I like classical music. I know people hate classical music. But you know what? As an adult, I'm not going to try and get people to like classical music so I can be a part of the cool kids. Now, this is mainly going towards black people, of course, once again, which I said I would not do. But I just cannot stand it when I see videos of black women getting thousands of views, and they don't understand that the reason that they're so successful is they are a good-looking black woman. And that's it. Nobody even cares what they're talking about. Let me repeat that. Women who are good-looking, nobody cares what you're talking about. They just want to look at you. Unless you're Hitler, nobody's going to pay attention to anything that you say. How about, let's equate it to that. You think you're so successful because people are really into what you're saying. No, they're not into what you're saying. It's like the South Park episode that made fun of Glee. And in that episode, they had a kid. I can't remember his name, but he was a popular kid and he was into theater and singing and dancing and what have you. And so finally, it was found out that it was his father who was forcing him to get into theater and singing and dancing because his father thought being in theater and singing and dancing was a great thing. And the kid actually wanted to play basketball. And so the other children who were threatened that this kid singing and dancing in theater was stealing their girlfriends, when they found out that he wanted to play basketball, they got him into basketball. And then their girlfriends all went over to watch basketball practice and basketball games. And finally a kid at the very end says, no, I don't think it was that the girls were into theater and singing and dancing. I think they were just into that kid. So no matter what he does, if it's basketball, they'll be with basketball. So I need these women making these stupid videos about how fantastic it is to date a white man. There's nothing fantastic about a white man. There's nothing fantastic about a black man for that matter. And you're not being watched because people really are interested in dating white men. They're interested in you. They want to see your boobs. They want to see your face. They want to see your butt. That's what they're interested in. Stop deluding yourself. And I need you to grow up. I need you to be an adult. If somebody doesn't like you for dating a white man or whatever, you need to be the adult to say, you know what? Not everybody is into this, and it's 2015 and I'm okay with that. I'm okay and comfortable in my own skin. Now, if somebody commits violence against you, I'll be the first in line to condemn them, to protect you. Now, I'm against interracial marrying and having children for the sake of the children. It is a reality that people bring hate on the children of interracial couples. It's a reality. I don't care about you and your love, and I think it's irresponsible of you to have an interracial relationship, have children, and think everything is going to be a-okay. Do you know the largest rate of suicide in the black population is women, interracial black women? They let it get to them. Interracial, biracial people have a hard life. I don't know if you know this. And I know black people want to say, oh, I want my children to have light skin. I'm sorry to tell you, but they have a very hard life. They're not accepted by the pure black people. They're not accepted by the pure white people. And the biracial women take it to heart and they kill themselves quite frequently. It is the highest rate of suicide in the black population. Blacks are not known for committing suicide. I don't know if you noticed this. We have church. We don't need therapy. We don't need psychiatrists. We don't need psychologists. We go to church and we scream and holler and shout and fall on the floor and dance and cry and let all of that tension out that has built up over the week. And it's cathartic. We let it all out. And it's just 7 days away or 6 days away each week. So everything that builds up in the week, we go to church, let it out, boom, we're done. I mean, you want to really have some good therapy, go to a black church. Now, what's funny is a lot of psychologists and psychiatrists are discovering this. They have men's retreats, they have women's retreats, and what do? They go retreat in the mountains and they go scream and holler and beat on pillows and cry and hug each other and play drum. You know, it's all stress relief. That's all it is. They have figured this out. Beat each other with cushion bats. So you get to do the full swing and you actually get to hit something, another person, but it doesn't hurt the person at all. And it's all stress relief. We have the black church. That is our complete psychology, psychiatrist, psychologist, relief, all wrapped up in one. Understand what you're doing to your children when you do the the thing is, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I'm not going to make you feel good about yourself for dating a white man or marrying a white man. That's not my job. I'm here to tell you the truth. The truth is, your children will have a very hard life. Unnecessarily, you could just as easily fall in love with a black man. And let me give you some numbers. 93% of black men marry black women. 97% of black women marry black men. You are a unicorn. You are rare. I know you walk around the inner city and see all sorts of interracial couples and what have you, but that's not the case outside of the city where the rest of America lives. You know, in those small towns that only have 500,000, a million people. They don't do that. It's black on black, white on white, just like the crime rates. Black on black, white on white. So stop trying to preach into others. Stop trying to make yourself feel good about something that you've done. The reality is we're not there yet. And what am I talking about? We're not colorblind yet. I'm not here to hold your hand and comfort you and hug you. I'm here to tell you the truth. Your children will have a hard life, and you need to grow up and be an adult and understand if people don't like you, they just don't like you. Nothing you're going to do is going to change that. You know, I feel like the Psychic and the Matrix series. You know, until you realize it, you're not going to be the one. All right? Thank you for watching the Chicago Live Show.